Hey, Jessica, I need to ask you something. What is with this lunch you sent me to work with today? It's just whatever was left over from dinner last night that you threw in a container.
I know. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. Things were a bit chaotic this morning, and I didn't have time to make anything new. Ella was throwing a really bad tantrum.
Oh, so you're gonna blame my sister's kid now?
I'm not blaming anyone for anything. I'm just trying to explain to you what happened. I had to go to the hospital to see your mom too, so I ran out of time.
No, so now it's my sick mother's fault.
That's not what I meant. Ever since we moved in here, I've been taking care of your mother and taking care of your niece too. It's a lot, Jeremy. You know I take care of everything around the house too, right?
In case you forgot somehow, my mother is weak. She can't get around like she used to. Also, my sister is a single mother. Do you not have any sympathy for either of them? Don't you think it makes sense that you take care of stuff around the house since you're the most physically capable one and you have the most free time?
Look, when we talked about moving in with your family, I agreed to help out. I never, ever agreed to taking on all of the work around here. Not only that, the agreement was that we would live here and help out until your sister found a job. It's been 6 whole months, Jeremy. It doesn't seem like she's putting in any effort into finding herself a job.
Don't you know that it's hard for single moms to find work?
I agreed to do this because our lease was up at our apartment. I agreed to move in here just for a little while. This is not at all what I signed up for, Jeremy.
So you think the two of us should just pack up and leave? That way we should leave my mother and sister and Ella to fend for themselves?
You said you would look into moving your mom into a nursing home. To that end, you've done absolutely nothing. No calls, no searches, nothing.
My mom doesn't have dementia, Jessica. Her mind is as clear as day. Do you really think she should be put in a home just because she's weakened a bit physically?
Your sister goes out and parties every single day. Don't you think she could help out around the house or, I don't know, take care of her own kid while she's still looking for a job? What is the point of us living here?
Jessica, Audrey is looking for work right now. What if something comes up and she has to start immediately? Don't you think it's better for us to be here and help her out? We're family. Family helps in times of need, and that's that. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand about this. I didn't realize you were so cruel.
Why can't you just send them money and support them that way? If we don't live here anymore, I can take on some work. I can work from home. I don't know how much more of this I can take, Jeremy. This is too much.
Oh, wait a minute. You're throwing in the towel just because we moved in to help my family? Seriously, Jessica, how cruel and conceited can you be? You think this is hard? And you think that you can handle it when we have a kid? You're just whining.
Look, I do everything around the house. I take care of your sister's kid all day, and I do everything anyone asks me to do. And what do I get in return? Complaints. They complain about how my food tastes. They criticize how I clean, saying I don't do a good enough job. Did you know that sometimes they make me remake them dinner?
Well, don't you think you wouldn't have to if you did a good enough job the first time round? If you were doing a good enough job, no one would have anything to complain about.
Do you even know how impossible that is? And heaven forbid you help me out from time to time.
Excuse me? I'm the one working all day and earning a salary to support all of us.
Lest I forget. But why can't you help out on your days off? At least you have days off. I never get a day to myself anymore.
Newsflash, Jessica, you're a stay-at-home wife. Not even a mom, but a wife. You're home all day, every day. What makes you think you deserve a day off? All you have to do is chores and you get to live rent-free. Maybe it's time you stop being so selfish.
How am I being selfish right now?
Just quit your whining and do what you're supposed to do. I work hard all day. The last thing I need to hear is you whine about how hard it is that you're home all day.
Jeremy, when are you going to come home? You promised you would watch Ella after lunch.
Sorry, but I can't come home now.
What? Where are you? You're not working today. You said all you were doing today was some quick shopping. What happened?
Well, actually, I ran into some friends while I was out shopping. I haven't seen them in a long time, so we're gonna get a bite to eat and catch up.
Wait, are you serious? I have an appointment at the salon. It took me a long time to get this appointment. What am I even supposed to do with Ella? Your sister is gone, of course, and your mom is at physical therapy all day long.
Just take Ella with you to the salon. What's the big deal?
I asked you to watch her because I can't do that, Jeremy.
You with your nagging all the time. Just cancel your salon appointment and go another time.
It's been 6 months since I last had my hair done.
Don't worry about it. I guarantee you no one is looking at you, so you'll be fine. Besides, you wear your hair up all the time anyways.
You won't even let me go get my hair done once in a while? Why am I the only one that has to do everything? Why can't I do something nice for myself every so often? I take care of everyone and everything in this household. Would it kill you to help me out even a little bit?
If it's so important to you, just go another day. Go on a weekday. It doesn't have to be on the weekend. Besides, I don't understand why I have to do things for you on my day off.
Oh, like I have any time during the week. Your mother refuses to take care of Ella. She won't babysit, like, ever. And your sister is never home. Even if she is, she doesn't take care of her child. She just takes off again. It is literally impossible for me to make any plans.
Then find yourself a kid-friendly salon. See? Problem solved.
You don't seem to understand that Ella is not the only one I'm having to take care of. Your mother gets furious anytime I'm not home to take care of her. Heaven forbid I'm running late coming home from the store. She throws things at me.
That's understandable. She doesn't want to have to go in a diaper.
With the situation being so awful, how am I supposed to take time to go to the salon? I just want a little bit of time to relax. Besides, I would have to pay a cancellation fee if I cancel now. Please, 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 just come home. I am begging you.
I already told you I can't. My plans have changed, so you should change yours too.
Jeremy, when you made me agree to move in with your family, you explicitly said you would cooperate and help me when you can. Do you not remember that?
What am I supposed to do? You know how important it is that I maintain connections with people.
Yeah, those connections that I have been forced to abandon ever since we moved in with your family. I have no time to see my friends. I can't even go and visit my parents. I don't even have a little bit of time to myself.
Well, it's about time you got used to this, don't you think? You're the one that agreed to be a stay-at-home wife. You signed up for this.
This is so incredibly unfair.
In any case, it's not possible for me to come home right now, no matter how much it inconveniences you. If you insist on getting your hair cut, then you should call my sister and ask her to come home. I mean, she is Ella's mother after all.
You don't think I've tried? I have been calling her. She won't even answer her phone.
Well, then I guess your plans need to change.
You've got to be kidding me, Jeremy. Please just come home like you promised. I am begging you. Please.
Oh my god, just give it up already. I've had enough of your nagging and whining. If you ask me again, I am divorcing you, and that is that.
What? Divorce? What are you even talking about?
Ever since we moved home, all you've done is nag and whine and complain. I am so sick of it, Jessica. Seriously, just stop already. I know plenty of people whose wives are living with their family and taking care of the household with no problems and no complaints. I don't understand how this is so very difficult for you. By the way, you talk back to me one more time and we are getting a divorce. Is that what you want, a divorce? How about I go and get the divorce papers written up on my way home? Is that what you want?
Is that what you want, Jeremy? You think we should get divorced?
It's because you won't stop complaining and whining. If you don't want me to divorce you, then just shut up and stay home. It's that easy. Oh, but I am gonna have to sign the divorce papers. The next time you act out, I'm immediately gonna turn them in. You better understand what's gonna happen if you keep this up.
Hey, Jeremy, it's really late. Are you going to be coming home late again tonight?
Yeah, I'm having drinks with some clients right now.
So I've been feeling really, really sick. I haven't been feeling right since this morning. I just took my temperature and it's over 100 degrees. I don't feel good at all.
Why, do you have a cold?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure I'll be able to get up and move around tomorrow. I managed to put Ella down for bed, but I feel really, really sick. Will you please do me a favor and ask your sister to stay home for one day tomorrow?
Wait, you want me to ask her? Why can't you ask her yourself?
Jeremy, she ignores me every time I reach out to her. Even when she's here, she always says she's busy with something or other.
And how would me asking her make any bit of a difference?
I'm serious. I really don't think I'll be able to do work around the house or take care of Ella. My fever keeps getting worse. I keep taking my temperature and it's higher every single time.
I'm sure you'll be fine by the morning. Stop being so dramatic. All you have to do is take some medicine and get some sleep. You'll be fine after that. I'm sure all you need is a good night's sleep.
Are you seriously telling me not to take it easy tomorrow?
Well, obviously, what happens if you neglect all the stuff that needs to get done around the house? Neither my mother nor my sister can take care of the chores, and you're well aware of that. Also, taking care of Ella is your responsibility since no one else will do it. Ella can't take care of herself, you know?
You've got to be kidding me. Ella is Audrey's daughter. It's Audrey's responsibility to take care of her own child.
And you think telling her that is going to magically turn Audrey into a responsible mother? You're more of a mother to Ella than her actual mother, so just keep doing what you're doing. Case in point, aren't you the one who takes Ella to see her dad during visitation once a month?
Well, yeah, because your sister won't. I don't even understand why your sister took custody of Ella. She doesn't do anything to take care of her. If she wasn't going to look after her own child, she should have given custody to the father.
Obviously, so she can get child support. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out.
That is so irresponsible.
I mean, she's getting a decent chunk every month. Her ex-husband has a really good corporate job.
Your sister is using her child to extort money from her ex-husband, and you're okay with that? Doesn't it make you sick to your stomach?
Why would it? I'm not the one having to shell out the money. Trust me, I don't feel any which way about it.
Jeremy, Ella is your niece. She is your blood. You don't have any sympathy for the crappy position your niece is in because of her mother?
Ella is fine as long as you're taking care of her. I don't see what the problem is.
Are you serious? I swear, you and your family are just insane. This is nuts. I can't even believe what I'm hearing.
What? Are you trying to piss me off right now?
Jeremy, I don't even have the energy to piss you off. I just think you all are the worst kind of people. I'll be honest, I really don't think I can keep doing this for your family. I just can't.
Way to be dramatic again. Reminder, this is your family now too. You married into it. It's your job to take care of the house, take care of the kid, and take care of my mom. So what if you're feeling a little sick? I go to work when I'm feeling under the weather all the time. That's your job. That's what you signed up for. It's not my job to do your job. You figure it out. But I will tell you this. You slack off even a little bit, and I swear to you, I will divorce you.
Very nice, Jeremy. I'm over here asking for just a little shred of sympathy, and you come back with a threat? Very kind of you.
Who said anything about it being a threat? Didn't I just tell you that if you keep this up, I won't hesitate to turn in the divorce papers? You have the easiest job in the world. All you have to do is do your job. That is it. You're sick because you failed to take care of yourself the way you were supposed to. It's your responsibility, and therefore it's your fault. Hey, Jessica, Earth to Jessica. What the hell are you doing? Would you care to explain why you're not home?
It's none of your business.
What did you say? Don't you dare talk back to me. Just tell me where the hell you are. Mom and Audrey are really pissed off. I warned you. I said that if you shirk your responsibilities, I'm divorcing you. Do you not recall having this conversation?
Of course I do, which is precisely why I turned in the divorce papers. I no longer intend to be your wife, so I have no more responsibilities to you or your family.
Wait, what did you just say? You submitted the divorce papers?
That's exactly what I said. So bye, Jeremy.
You wait a damn minute. What the hell are you talking about, Jessica? You know damn well that my mother needs help and can't take care of herself.
What's the problem? It's not like she has dementia or anything. She's just a little weak physically. She has a diaper, so she won't have accidents. Tell her that if she doesn't want to use her diaper, she can crawl herself to the bathroom. I mean, she's perfectly capable of assaulting me and throwing things at me. I'm sure she would have no problem getting herself to the bathroom.
What about Ella, Jessica? What is she supposed to do? She's just a kid.
Oh, don't worry about Ella. She's with her dad. I'm sure she is being well taken care of.
What did you do? Audrey is the one who has custody of Ella. You know damn well we can sue. What made you think that you can get away with this?
Again, don't worry about that. I gave him all the proof he needs to establish the fact that Audrey does nothing to care for her child. I had plenty of evidence. He said he would take care of the rest. He said Ella will be fine and that he will consult with Child Protective Services.
How dare you? What gives you the damn right to do this?
Are you serious? I am the one that's been taking care of Ella this entire time. I have every right to make the judgment that it's in Ella's best interest to go and live with her father, rather than being neglected by you, your mother, and your sister. Her father has been talking about wanting to take over custody since the beginning. Besides, Ella loves her daddy and loves being with him. She's way more close to her dad than she is with her mom.
You need to get home immediately, right now.
How many times do I have to tell you this? I am divorcing you. I have no obligation to you or your family. I am not your wife anymore. You're the one that brought home the no contest divorce papers. You're the one that wanted me to sign them. What's the problem?
But what about the house? What about my family?
Your sister is still unemployed. Why don't you talk to her about it? It's not like she has to take care of her kid now that she should have plenty of time.
You really think that she's gonna do things around the house? Do housework, chores, take care of mom? Are you insane? What the hell do you expect us to do?
I don't know, and I don't care. You said it yourself. It's your family, so maybe you should take care of it. Again, this no longer concerns me.
Jessica, I apologize. Look, I'm apologizing. I am so very sorry. I know I went too far, but you have to believe me. I wasn't serious about getting a divorce. I really wasn't.
Oh, really? So you're admitting that you were just saying that to threaten me?
That's not what I mean. Stop putting words in my mouth.
But that's exactly what you mean. You firmly believed that I would do whatever you told me to as long as you dangled the divorce over my head.
I was just trying to motivate you, Jessica. You're the one that kept giving up after we moved in with my family. I just wanted to encourage you to keep going. It's not like we're the only couple to ever move in with family. It's not the end of the world. It seemed to me like you were just being lazy and unmotivated.
You know what the thing is about those families that can coexist? They care about each other. They treat each other with respect. I am not saying every other situation is working out, but your family is insane. That is not normal, nor is it acceptable. I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of Ella, I even changed your mother's diapers for Christ's sake. And did I ever even get just a simple thank you? No, not at all. Your mother and sister did nothing but berate me for everything I did. Tell me, who in their right mind would opt to stay in a situation like that?
You're not the only wife with mother-in-law issues. What makes you think that you're so special?
So what, Jeremy? You think that's reason enough for me to stay and continue to be abused?
Overcoming challenges is what makes a family. We're family now, Jessica.
Oh, that's real funny, Jeremy. You don't get to treat me like a slave then call me family just to get your way. It doesn't work like that. Would you be saying that if you were in my position? Sure, sometimes it's important to work at it and overcome difficulties, but that's reserved for difficulties that are worth the hard work. Why the hell should I work myself to the bone all by myself for your family.
I said I'm sorry, Jessica.
You said in the beginning that this was all just until your sister found a job. You also said this was only until you found a good nursing home for your mother. You did absolutely nothing to look for a nursing home. Your sister did absolutely nothing to look for a job. No one helped me with chores. No one helped me with taking care of Ella. You all do absolutely nothing worthwhile, and I want nothing to do with you or your family.
Jessica, I said I was sorry. And I'm sorry if it seemed like I forced you into things, but I didn't mean to. I promise I'll change. I promise I'll help around the house. So please come home. I'm begging you.
Just to remind you, the divorce was your idea. Do you not remember sitting me down and forcing me to sign the divorce papers? I did what you told me to do, Jeremy. This is a no-contest divorce. I agree, we should divorce, so I turned in the papers. What's the problem here?
I won't make you live with my family anymore, I promise. I'll find us an apartment, I swear. I'll even talk to my mom and my sister to treat you with respect, I promise. Please, Jessica, I need you to believe me.
Oh, well, that's rich. I pleaded with you time and time again, asking you for help, and you shut me down each and every time. And now you want me to help you? You've got to be kidding me. It doesn't work that way, Jeremy. Just so you know, this divorce isn't your mom's or your sister's fault. I'm just really incredibly sick of you. This is entirely your fault. After all this, my soon-to-be ex-husband Jeremy came to my parents' house where I'm staying to apologize. But of course, neither me nor my parents had any intention of forgiving him. My dad didn't even let him pass the front gate of our property. Jeremy went back to his family's house with his tail between his legs. As for his sister Audrey, the court found that she neglected to care for her daughter, sided with her ex-husband, and now Ella is under the custody of her father. Then in turn, the court ordered Audrey to pay child support to her ex-husband. But of course, being unemployed, she's unable to meet those obligations, and Ella is being supported by her father. As for his mother, now that her chambermaid, me, is gone, she can no longer go to the bathroom when she wants to. She spends her days screaming and yelling my soon-to-be ex-husband's and his sister's names and throwing huge tantrums all day long. I know this because my soon-to-be ex-husband called me to tell me this, crying, of course. Even nurses he has hired to come take care of her at home all quit due to her abusive behavior. Now they've been blacklisted. Because of that, no nursing home is willing to take her in. Of course, his sister refuses to take care of their mother, so there is constant fighting between the siblings. He went on and on about how hellish his life is now. Of course, I reminded him, other families go through this too. A line that was persistently fed to me. And with that, I always hang up on him. Maybe now he has a shred of understanding of what he put me through. I wish him nothing but eternal fighting, bickering, and arguing amongst the three of them. They truly do deserve each other. After the divorce, I was finally able to take time for myself. I took my time under the loving care of my parents to recover, and eventually began looking for work again. In fact, I was hired to my new position just the other day. Looking back on those hellish days, I feel like if I can survive that, I can overcome anything. Also, Ella continues to live with her father and is absolutely thriving under his care. Perhaps rescuing Ella from neglect was the only good to come out of living with that family. Sometimes I still have flashbacks to those days, and it sends me into a spiral of negative thoughts and feelings. But I am continuing to heal, and I'm excited to move forward with my life and find true happiness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.